Hi Divine Souls, welcome to Spiritual Swarna 3 YouTube channel. This channel is on spirituality and healing. This is Swarna here welcoming all of you onto this channel on another topic which a subscriber has asked. So before that, let me just give my introduction. I'm an energy based healer. I've been practicing various modalities since last 6 years, and I have been seeing a lot of counseling sessions and healing related to ancestral healing and something related to karmic based healing, and I do take classes for inner work for twin flames, and also I teach chakra meditations based on Kriya Yoga. So I do take all these sessions, and I really thank all the subscribers who have subscribed my channel in recent past, and people who have taken consultations from me, counseling sessions, and people who have joined my inner work program. I'm really grateful for all the healing sessions you have taken and all the help you're taking from me. I'm really grateful for you approaching me for all these sessions. And I really thank all the subscribers who are from various countries like Japan, US, UK, Bangladesh, Nepal, Pakistan, South Africa, and many are approaching for consultation and speaking to me about their journey. Most of the times it is a twin flame journey which I'm getting to know about their journey as of now. So I really thank each one of you for keeping the trust and approaching me and taking my consultation and guidance through the sessions. Let's start with today's topic, which you can see on the screen, that it has been asked by a subscriber that science says that we have no free will. Everything, past, present, future, is determined. We have no choice. Can you please explain? Krishna Prakash is the subscriber who have asked this particular question. I really appreciate. I thank you for asking this question, which is really going to help many of us where we think that we don't have a choice in a situation. Before we even proceed to this, I would like to bring to your notice that if you're first time watching my this particular video, you can go to all my videos, and all of them are based on spirituality and going to guide you in your healing journey. So please go through all my videos. You will get a lot of insights, and each video is filled with a lot of knowledge and filled with a lot of wisdom which I have got it from my life. So that will really help you in your journey. So coming back to the one of the videos which I have posted a few weeks ago about whose reality are you living, that video is very important. I request that everybody watches that particular video, which is whose reality are you living. That is the most if you watch that particular video, you will get a lot of insight about your own life. Are you living your own dreams? Are you living your own life? Are you making your own decisions? There I have also spoken about the choices. So in that I have told that what you know, what you're living, what you know is your reality. So for example, whatever you've undergone since your birth till date, whatever you have undergone, the situations, experiences and all, that is your reality. The moment you try to explain to some third party or somebody like this is what I've experienced, this is what my wisdom from my life is, that may not be agreed upon by the third person because that is not their reality. For them, there's a different set of experiences. So no, none of the realities will match because what you know, what you have been guided by your soul is totally different from the other person. With due respect to all the the scientific reasoning, what we do for everything, astrological science or any other science, I give due respect to them. But always looking the spirituality from science perspective is not the right way of knowing and perceiving the things which are happening in the universe. So if you ask for any backup or any proofs, you may not have proofs for spiritual journey. Say for example, you may not get much proof about the past life reincarnations. You may not get much proof from science. Out of body experiences, you will not get any solid proof for proving out of body experiences. You may also not get proofs for remote viewing, helping people or getting the insights from the remote viewing. So there are so many things which science cannot prove. So we cannot even say that the reality is fixed and everything is fixed beforehand only. So this is Krishna Prakash is asking that everything is fixed. We don't have any option. So going further into explaining about it, We all know that Earth is a denser planet, and it's been covered with a lot of dark energy, ignorance. It is one of the toughest schools, due to which uh, it is very difficult to achieve the soul mission also. And there are a lot of illusion, Maya, which is actually covering the earth reality. And even your consciousness is covered. The moment you take birth in the earth, your consciousness is covered with the layers of ignorance and illusions. Whatever your consciousness is saying, whatever your mind programming is happening, it's based on your belief systems. Okay, so when you have been taken birth in a particular society, particular community and environment, most of your beliefs are also made from the societal programming. In societal programming, most of the time what happens is they use logic, and they give a lot of importance to the logic. If you have proof of anything, then only that is said to be very true. Okay, that is the reason these spiritual experiences are not cannot be put into a box of uh, scientific reasoning. Another thing is that you have a lot of illusionary influences. Like there are a lot of Maya. You don't know. Sometimes you feel this is right. Sometimes you feel that is right, because there is a lot of illusions which is covering your consciousness. And apart from that, you have your own experience. Everybody goes through their own experiences in their life, and which only that person can acknowledge. And sometimes we don't even acknowledge our own experience, our own inner voice. We don't acknowledge it. That is the intuition which is telling, the gut feeling what we talk about, the soul call what we say. We are not acknowledging that. So what happens is we are always behind the logic in the proofs, and that is the left brain activity, where we are operating from logic. But most of the time, the spiritual aspects of our life, the soul related, whether the soul exists or not, all these things are operating from your perceptions, which is the activity of your right brain. So if you go into your own life incidences, you would have operated from whatever you know at that particular time period. Okay, and most of the times what happens, if you look back into your marriage decisions or your education, the college which you have chosen, the institutions you have studied in, the job which you have actually chosen, most of the time what is happening is you chose that particular option which was close to your vibrational frequency at that particular time. So whatever you were aware, you have chosen it, but you had the options. Probably you had more, two, three options left with your related to your education, job, or something, and you have chosen from that. So do you think that you did not have a choice when you're choosing your job, your marriage proposals, or your education? Okay, and sometimes we can't see the choices in a given situation. Also, sometimes we feel that no, this is it. I don't have much more choice. I don't think I can do anything else apart from this. Why does that happen? That happens because we have failed to look into the various options, and looking into what more is there in that particular situation. And sometimes we buy the reality of the other person. Say somebody, your friend or your guardian or your mentor has told that this is it, what you have the option here, you can only do this. So what happens, your mind is already fixed into that particular outcome. It has bought that thought point from your mentor, guardian, or your friend, or your parents, that this is what is going to happen. More than that, nothing can happen. You have actually denied the other choices. So, other choices will not come to you. You will not be able to see the other choices. So, you are not asked, you are not looking for what more I have here in this particular situation. And sometimes, most of the times, what happens, sometimes we blindly follow that other person is more aware, the other person knows it. So what I have also done in my life during my education time is, I used to ask my seniors, I used to ask my mentors, or whom I used to look as the role models. I used to ask them, like, what do you think that in this situation, this particular education field will help me or not, or what can I do here? I used to ask others. So I used to take their opinions, and I used to get 10 different opinions, and then I used to choose what is more feasible to me, what is more suitable for me in my present situation. So this is what we are all doing it. We are asking others what is right to be done this particular time. but still you have a lot of choices to do. Finally, you will choose only that which you are agreeing with. So if you look into your own situations also, most of the times, apart from one or two cases, most of the times you have chosen that choice which your soul felt was the right for you. Just have a look at your own life pattern and go back to your past and see each decision how you have actually manifested that. So if you go to each of the situations and look into your options, what you have chosen, what options you had and what you have chosen, then you will realize that you have chosen the choice which you felt was very much true for you. Okay, so till now whatever we have done are the choices which we felt were vibrationally correct for us. Okay, so what choices we are making, whether it is the outcome of it is good for us or very compatible to us or very comfortable to us, very easy or not, that we'll get to know after we have implemented that choice most of the times. So before going to choice also, if you have done your inner work and your soul is into control power of you, total control of you, and totally into the power of your soul, you have done, you have healed your inner issues which you are facing, and a lot of layers of ignorance and past beliefs and patterns of karmic nature have been cleared with deep inner work. Then your soul is aware what choice it can make in that particular situation. This inner work is becoming very much prominent for only for twin flames. But let me just tell you, the inner work is required for every soul on earth right now. We have so many karmic patterns which we are keeping on repeating again and again. We have so many beliefs which we have borrowed from society, coming from the past life, coming from the upbringing, which has to be cleared so that the soul takes the charge. Soul is nothing but your consciousness takes the charge. Your inner guru takes the charge and it actually guides you on making a decision. So when you're doing proper inner work of healing your past patterns and inner child healing and a lot of wounds which I have undergone in this present life and something which is emerging from past life also, then you're in a consciousness to know what choices you have actually. The moment you do the inner work, the consciousness rises, you will see a broader perspective in a particular situation. But when you have not done your enough inner work and you're still in that cocoon of your own belief systems and patterns and taking opinions from others, not depending on your own inner intuition and inner guru, then you don't have any choices. Then you limit yourself into the present reality and you borrow the reality of the other person and you're agreeing for the other person's belief, whatever pattern you have. So in the same question, the question which has been asked by Krishna Prakash is the same thing. Like it is telling that we don't have any choices. It's been fixed. It's been determined before only. No, you can change it. If somebody comes and slaps you, don't you think you have a choice either to slap them back or make them think why they have slapped you, or make yourself think why they have slapped you, or you can have an option to walk away from that place, or you can slap them back, or think and ponder why it has happened and what is the reasoning behind, what is the lesson behind that. You have various options, right? Or you can make the person slap their own self by their own hands. You can do that also, like they can slap themselves, you can make them do that thing. So there are many options, but are we looking at those options? Are we looking for an option where the person is asking sorry for what they have done it? Yes, we have so many options and so many choices. We can make what choice we want to make, and this creates your karma. This creates your soul imprinting in your consciousness, and this information hub, whatever is going to happen right now, will be carried to the next lifetime. To get this awareness that you have so many choices, the inner work is must, and that should be solidly done. Otherwise, what will happen? You will operate from past patterns, and ignorance will make you feel that you don't have any choice in that particular situation, and you will behave from the past patterns. And others, what will happen is other people will start manipulating you because you're seeing your reality from their perspective. So they start manipulating you and putting you into the same loop or the loop which they want you to be in. So what questions you can ask when you feel that you don't have choice or the thing is determined? Then you can ask, universe, show me all the choices I have in this situation. You can ask the universe to show you all the possible choices in that particular situation. And once you make a choice, you can also ask, universe, is this choice right for me? You can ask, universe, is this choice right for me? When you ask these questions to the universe, which is your own consciousness, your inner guru, you will get more clarity by synchronicities. You'll get more idea. You get inner wisdom, which will guide you whether that choice is right for you or not. And do have many choices. You can choose from which one is more suitable for you, your mindset, your vibrational frequency. So these questions you can ask whenever you feel that you don't have choices, or you have many choices and you have to choose which choice is good for you. So hopefully this video will give clarity to on this particular topic. And thanks a lot for watching this, and you can share with anybody who is feeling that they don't have any choice in a particular situation. Thank you very much.